What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Hawk News. My name is Joe Cavallero. Today is Friday, April 9th. We are running a B2 cohort schedule. We got a lot of stuff going on, so let's get into today's top stories. Thank you guys so much for watching Hawk News. It's been Joe Cavallero. Good luck to the Blackhawks football team against Millis this coming weekend. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Spring break is right around the corner. We just got one more week. Good luck in the new quarter starting next week, and we'll see you all next week. All right, to all seniors, scholarship applications are now available in the Scholarship Google Classroom. The deadline to apply is April 15th. Please reach out to Ms. Lacasse if you have any questions. And now, I forgot to do the Foundation for a Better Life. Yeah, you can cut that out, right? Okay. All right, so to start off today's episode, let's start off with an episode of Foundation for a Better Life. Okay, that's better now. All right, let's see an episode of Video Game History with the one and only Tyler Tarasuic. No, it's Foundation for a Better Life, Senior Scholarship, Video Game History, School Pictures, This Week in History, interview with a Russian man, Walk for Heart, and then sports. Huh? Okay. All right, so let's show a new episode of Video Game History with the one and only Tyler Tarasuic. Check it out. Now we're going to School Pictures. The Video Game History? Yep. All right, let's show a new episode of Video Game History with the one and only Tyler Tarasuic. Check it out. All right. This is the School Pictures. Okay, so we're just gonna show that, right?
Yeah, he doesn't have a graphic.
Okay. Okay, to anyone who has not picked up their school pictures, they can be picked up on the display in front of the cafeteria. The deadline is later today at the end of the day. There will be no exceptions. All right, so for this week in history, we remember a pioneer of the civil rights movement. Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated on April 4th, 1968. In Memphis, Tennessee, in 1964, Dr. King won the Nobel Peace Prize for his civil rights, and his "I Have a Dream" speech is thought as one of the best speeches of all time. He would have been 92 this year. Okay. All right, so we have a brand new segment called Interviews with a Russian Man with one of our new members, Logan. Okay, let's do that again. All right, so we have a brand new segment called Interview with a Russian Man with one of our new members, Logan Saman. Sayin. Okay. All right, we have a brand new segment called Interview with a Russian Man with one of our new members, Logan Saman. Say it. Oh my God.
Do it again.
Yeah.
Where's your pen?
I gave it to Tyler.
I got it. Draw Goku or something.
Yeah.
Saiyan's here, remember?
All right, Sayan. All right, how do you spell it?
Sayan.
There we go.
Sayan.
Logan Sayan. Okay. All right, we have a brand new segment called Interview with a Russian Man with one of our new members, Logan Sayan. Check it out. All right, so this week, the 8th grade wellness classes took a part in the Walk for Heart. They raised money for the American Heart Association and they participated in physical activity. Here are some photos and footage of the event. Check it out. Now it's time for sports, the best segment of all time with the one and only Joe Cavallero. Check it out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Next up, sports, the greatest segment of all time with Joe Cavallero. All right. Let me just move this stuff over. Whenever I'm ready, right? Welcome to sports, everyone. It's me, as you know. All right, let's start off with school sports. Unified basketball. We had our game. We had our senior night game last Tuesday, as I mentioned last week. We lost 44-50. We had a game yesterday against Hopkinton High School at Hopkinton High School away, but I will give the updates for that next week. As for the Bellingham football team, we're having an amazing season with a 4-0 record this season, and good luck against Millis this weekend. As for the Boston sports, we have some good and some bad stuff. The three sports teams playing in front of limited crowds. The Red Sox had their opening weekend last week, but they fell against the Orioles. The Orioles. That's what they're called, right? Orioles. Okay, let's do that again. As for the Boston sports, we've had some good and bad news. 3 sports teams playing in front of limited crowds. The Red Sox had their opening weekend last week, but fell against the Orioles. Okay, try that one more time. As for the Boston sports, we have some good and some bad news. 3 Boston sports teams, the Celtics, the Red Sox had their opening weekend last week, but fell against the Orioles. The Orioles. The Orioles. Okay. Okay. As for the Boston sports, we have some good and some bad news. 3 sports teams playing in front of limited crowds. The Red Sox had their opening weekend last week, but fell against the Orioles. The Orioles. Okay. The Orioles. Against the Orioles. The Celtics have an even with 25 wins and 25 losses, sitting in the middle. The Bruins have a stay down with a race between the 19-10 record, and that's all for sports.